Hey guys, I'm just heading over to the guy who's selling Toro Z Master. Unknown shape, I don't know if it works or not. He says it turns over but won't start. The deck is rusted. I don't know how many hours does it have, but it's $300. He's selling it for $5. I asked for 200 off and he agreed, so we just going there right now. I'll try to show you all the process. Hopefully it's gonna be a good deal. It should be a good deal because it's only $300. So yeah, let's go ahead and take it.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
All right, we've got it. It's in pretty bad shape. You see the deck is all rusted. So I don't know if that was a good deal, but I got it for 200. I got one more 100 off. So yeah, hope it'll work because this hydraulics fluid is, there's not much fluid. Hope nothing fly away. All right, let's go home. All right, next day, and the more I look on it, the more I think what I just bought. It's not easy project. I mean, we'll try and hope it's gonna be working, but there is a lot of work we gotta do. Anyway, let's be optimistic. I'll inflate those tires and then I'll have to pull on my driveway and unload it. This seat should change the angle. All right. Here we go. I just was trying to crank this and to turn it over and broke this thing. It just old. Let's check if we have some oil. There is some oil. So this thing came without battery. I don't even know where it should be installed. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, I got the battery hooked up. Let me take starting fluid because there is no gas pipes connected. So what we have to do, the parking brake is on. Okay, and then it's there is one connector that is open, and I'm not sure if it should be closed. Let me try with solenoid. Maybe it will work. That's weird. Starter is not going up. Alright, there is a seat sensor that is open as well. I don't think this is the reason, but just to be sure, let's... Nope. Nothing happens. Okay, let's check if something comes to the solenoid when we are getting positive here, but we're not getting positive to the solenoid. Okay, that means that something blocks it. Either some wire disconnected or some safety switch blocks it. There is something open to, oh, this is the seat sensor. Okay. Okay, we're gonna bypass this everything for now. We just broke this. This is the starting fluid, but I'm gonna do just like that. Let's try. Okay, I wanna take another starting fluid because this one is not good. Here is a good one. Let's try. Doesn't want to. So I'm taking this, I'm just it clicks, but as I learned on other mover, it might be clicking, even the starter might be clicking, but it won't turn over because of some safety switch. We have to check all of them. All right, I cleaned some connections and now it turns over. Now, that's a good sign. It started just on starting fluid without anything else. That's a good, really good sign, because all the pipes for fuel is cut it off with no reason. I don't know why, but still. It's and fuel tanks. There's two of them. They're empty. So, but what I want to do, I want to check these hydros. Who knows if they work or not. So, what we probably need to do now, just try to run it on starting fluid, and then disengage the parking brake and those, and try to drive it, I mean, just like that. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but we'll see. Shuts off. In some reason, when I'm releasing the parking brake, it shuts off. It shouldn't, because the seat sensor, I mean, it's bypassed. All right, I'll put this fuel line as much as I can, and then I think I'm gonna put it straight, because there is some, you know, there's two tanks and it goes both ways, so I'll put it from here to right here. But I'll need to go to the store anyway, because I mean to the gas station, because I need some gas. All right, we've got some gas. New fresh gas. Hope you will like it. That's enough. I'm gonna disconnect this pipe from the carburetor so I can see when it's going here. Let's check here. Oh, it's not going there. I think it's clogged here. Yep. Oops. Now it's good flow. Okay, we see some gas. Let's put it on. I have to put... Okay, let's see again. That's good. Let's try to run it. Wow. This thing just came apart and flew everywhere. Crazy. Okay, I think we gotta take this carburetor off, because I bet it's all clogged. Hope we won't destroy this gasket, because we have no gasket. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. All right, sorry for the mess on this table. I'm gonna take some wrench. This comes out first. And I'm gonna check this on the tractor if it works. All right, this thing works. That's a good sign. Okay. It smells so bad. To take this jet off. Oops. Let me see. It's pretty clean. I mean, not really, but not too bad. So what I'm gonna do now, I wanna clean everything inside. There is a little bit left. Let's clean this jet. This jet is good. Okay, let's put this jet back this way. Okay, now okay, and then the last thing is this. Now let's try to put it back. One in and another almost. Okay, I'll put the spring on its place. Just like that. Don't forget to connect this solenoid. Let's try if it works. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it's going. Alright, I mean, it works, but it's interesting that when I'm releasing the parking brake, it shuts off. So that's a little weird, and who knows why it happens. It also has some issues with the wiring, because when I'm just like shaking, it's starting, but yeah, so I'm gonna do some research what's wrong with that. I'm gonna try to check what's going on with the wiring. So yeah, let me do that now. So when I'm trying to release parking brake, it shuts off, but both of the levers, both of the like motion control arms are working, and also the seat sensor, I don't know, it probably doesn't work, but it starts without it. Alright, what I want to do now, I want to bypass all these switches. There's a model underneath, and I assume this is the issue with this model. So I want to bypass all that. For now, there is a kill switch on each coil. I want to disconnect that, and I want to check if the hydros is working, because if they don't, I think there's no reason to fix that. But yeah, I just disconnected them. Let's try to start it. There is a model underneath that makes like, so when there is a seat model, but when you drive it, you may, like on a bumpy road, you may just like jump. The sensor may consider that you're not on a tractor and shut it off. So that's why this model made, it's under this right here. So I want to check if I can bypass this model to check if this is the reason. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that today because it's almost sunset. Alright, let me show you what I just did. So here is a model, and this is the whole reason why it's working like that. It's just that. So there is right there the parking brake sensor. So what I did, I just bypassed it. You see, just like that. It should work. Let's check it out. So yeah, I'm releasing the parking brake. And it works. So I want to put the seat on, and then I want to try to drive on it. All right, let's try. Want to see how it drives. The thing is that I cannot increase the throttle. All right, that's good. To increase the throttle, I have to fix that. You see, yeah, so it's hard because you see there is a knot. I don't know who did that, but anyway, it's off. It's way off. It's not focusing. Anyway, I'll try to fix that. And we also have to add some hydraulic fluid. But overall, it's not bad if we not taking this deck, which is so bad. But I think there is a way to fix that. I'll take these things off, and then we'll have to weld it. So we'll try to do our best. Okay, I just fixed that throttle. Let's try to start it and increase the RPMs. Okay, we're gonna have to adjust these motion control arms, because I mean it's a little off. So when I think this is like should be a neutral. So yeah, I think we also have to replace the throttle cable, and figure out what's going on with the PTO, because when I'm trying to engage it, it just shuts off. So let's see if it's in place. Yeah, it's right here. And it looks not bad. But we gotta figure out what's wrong with that. I think it's just another safety switch. Alright, next day I ordered some parts, so this thing, plastic piece, will be delivered tonight I think. We'll be installing that, but I don't know if today. So you see it's all messed up. This is wrong. You see the hod is flipped over. So I'm planning to take all this apart, and this, so the exhaust, it doesn't line up with this and with this, but this is where the air filter mounts. So I have to take this piece off, try to line up the exhaust and put a air filter on, and then we'll be able to put the cover, this engine cover right here, because so we cannot put it yet because we don't have this part. It's all not secured, so yeah, I'm gonna do that now. So it looks like we have to take few bolts off, 2 right here and 3, 1 right here and 2, 3 on the bottom. So let me see. Okay, it's off. We have to line up this and this, and it's not easy because it's a heavy metal. I don't know. Let me see if I can bring that down. Okay, it's getting closer. It wasn't that bad. Okay. Okay, it's on. Let's secure this one. Let's see where is this goes. Okay, it looks like it should be good. All right, I put this on. Not all the bolts I have, but later I'll buy or find some of them in my garage. All right, here's a fuel filter, and it's on now, but I need one clip. Let's try. It might need some time because we just been fixing the fuel system, so. So today we will be getting new choke. Let me see. So we have to loosen this knot. Now, so first one is this. Let's take this off. Just like that. And now we gotta put it back. Quick and easy. Okay, let's check how this throttle works. Right, another shiny day. Yesterday I wasn't able to install this cover because it was dark, so we'll be doing that now. Okay, as I assume, in order to install this cover, we have to lose that bolt. So let's try to put it on. Okay. This covers is always weird to put on. So if we put it like that, I just want to make sure it's not gonna touch the plastic.
So yeah, that's interesting because it's gonna be hitting that part. Okay, let's put this on and try to start it to see if it's good or not. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. But what if we put it down? Okay. This side is not in place. This one, I mean, way off. Let me try to put it on. Especially, I mean, this side is way up. Let me try to take this bolt off. It's hard to reach because there is a hydraulic lines. Let me take just a wrench. All right, let's try. Okay, it's good now, and the last cover comes just right here. There was one nut missing, so I'll have to find something. All right. All right, I greased that now. It works a little better, but I think we will check that when we install a deck on, so yeah. Okay, let's switch to the deck. So as you see, I've cut this piece off. It's right there. And I cut this piece, so we gotta slide it right there. I'm gonna weld this right here and right here, right here. And then I'll be just using the hammer to bend it, you know. I'm not a metal guy. I'm not really doing that, but I'll try to. Hope I'll be able to do that. Let's see. All right, this is where I've got at this point. Now we'll be bending it and put more and more weld. So let's all right, this is what I did. It's not even close to good welding, but not too bad. I mean, I welded from inside, so it should be good, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna prime it, put a primer on, wait till it dry, and then I'll be painting it. Okay, I'm just received this model. It's a seed delay model. And I want to put it on this tractor. It's right here, so just right there. So I'm gonna put it on, and then we'll test if we need those bypasses or not. Okay, let's see. I took that bypass that I did yesterday off, so let's try. All right, that's good. It works. So, as you see, I released the parking brake and it didn't shut off. And also the clutch is working, so we just started spinning. This is what I've got as far as now. I welded it, I put some primer on, On Monday I'll be receiving the the paint, so I'm just gonna paint it. So the thing is, I know I won't be able to make it perfect. I'm just not that guy. I'm not work a lot with that stuff. So, but I think this is what need to be done to make it work. We still gotta replace blades, but this is good. This is works. That should be working. So yeah. Okay, what we will need to do, we'll have to replace the blades. These wheels needs to be replaced. And I think that's it. I think I'll buy a new belt for it. So, and the tractor is, I mean, it's pretty much ready. It works. I mean, there's some small stuff like this. I have to secure this. I have to take these bolts off and put in new ones. So yeah, that's good. I thought it's gonna be way more hard and difficult to do. So, but it's good. All right, this is where we've got by this point. So I painted almost whole deck. I don't really like how I did that because it looks, I'd say not really. But this is what I can do. I'm not gonna be selling it for too much money. So we waiting for this. There was, so this is for wheels. And there is some, I mean, shaft or something like that that goes here. It's gonna be delivered tomorrow. So, and we have wheels for back. We'll be installing that. And also with the tractor, I'll have to secure this. I got everything needed. So we're gonna be doing that now. I don't know if I'll be filming that, but, and then air filter will be delivered today too. We'll see if it'll fit. I also painted this back side a little bit, so it's gonna looks a little better. And then tomorrow we'll have the blades for deck, we'll have a belt for deck, and then, so as I remember, that's pretty much it. We'll be getting all together and it's gonna be ready. All right, we flipped the deck over. I took the bolts off. Now we gotta wait for our blades. It's not really good shape, but it'll be working for a while, I think. So now look how bad these wheels are. You see, that's crazy. So now I'm gonna take it off because tomorrow we get a new wheels. So let's do that. Let's put it on a jack. Okay. Okay, let's put the nut on. Oops. Okay, just like that. Okay. The wheels are off. Alright, I got the wheels delivered. And it's not really fit. You see this space. So there was supposed to be these spacers, but in some reason they was not included. So I had to use mine. So just like that, and I have to put this on. All right. Okay, let's put it on. Okay. Looks good. Let's go to another side. Okay. Have to take this away. A little bit more. Okay, just like that, and this one. We'll have to wash it. Okay. Now, the bolt is coming in. Just like that. So, okay, so what I want to do now, I want to wash this deck, and then we'll apply the primer on it, so it won't be going rust more and more. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, this is how I did that. I put some primer on, and now I'm just curious if I have to paint it. We'll see. Okay, I just put the blades on. The wheels is on. So now is the hardest part. Let's see, this is the old blades. So now we have to flip it over, put a belt on, and then I also have to grease these pulleys, and then we'll put it on a tractor, which is gonna be not easy to do, I assume. I don't even know how to install it. I mean, I know how to and where to connect it, but I don't know what first, what's next, so but I'm gonna figure it out. So first I'm gonna put it right here, then right here, here. Okay, here it goes in the back. All right, here it goes straight to pulley, and here I assume like that. Okay, this we want to put in the end. So, okay, since it's so heavy, it's hard to like move it around, but the good thing is it's on the wheels, so we can just do it like that. Now I think we gotta lift it up, the tractor, because let me show you. If you're gonna do deck removal or installing, these arms supposed to be like that when you pull it in because it attaches on the back, and once you get this deck under, you won't be able to flip them. So you have to make sure that you flip it over before. So I'm gonna put it on 2 jacks, I think, and then we'll slide it in. Okay. Now, what we want to do, we have to lift the deck, but we wanna, well, let's see, maybe we're just gonna put it down. So, yeah, that should be good. Now this side, we put the bolts in. Okay, in order to put that arms in, we have to take the wheel up. Okay, now okay. Okay, I was thinking that the hardest part is to install the deck itself, but it looks like, I mean, it was so hard to put this belt on, but I eventually got it on. So now we want to put these covers back on, and we want to try to test it, how it works. Now what I have to do, I have to adjust this spring. So yeah, I have to do that a little more, and that's it. Right, it's ready. I just did an oil change. Sorry I wasn't filming, but it's right there. It's on my driveway, and it's almost dark. So what I want to do now, I want to wash it, give it like quick wash, and If that would be not too dark, I'll make some pictures and post it on Facebook. The only thing, couple things I don't like, this seat is worn up, but it's pretty expensive, so I'm not gonna buy it. And the back tires definitely seen better days, so, but it is what it is. Let's wash it. Okay, I just washed it and made some pictures, and we'll be posting it on sale tonight. So what we got, I bought it for $200, and I just counted that I spent on it another $235. So I think it's pretty good result. I mean, it's not in the best shape, but it's not bad. So it will be working, I mean, for a long time. This engine sounds and works really good. The deck now works good. So, and then we spent like $435 on it, which is, I mean, if you wanna do it for yourself, if you wanna like buy the same tractor and repair it and use it for yourself, it's pretty good. I mean, it's cheap actually. So I'll be posting it and we'll see if someone gonna buy it. Alright, I just sold this tractor a couple days ago, and here's the update. As you remember, I spent like $435 on it, including purchase, and I sold it for $1,600. I was selling it for $17, but when the guy came over, the battery died in front of him, so I had to give him a discount. If you want to try to do the same, you can. It's not that hard to do. There is a lot of videos like mine on YouTube, so you can see and do step by step, and you can get the same money. If you need any advice, you can just ask me in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to talk with you. I just want to ask you to hit the like and subscribe button, and any comment. I really glad to see every one of you subscribing to my channel. I just finished 2 more projects and I'll be posting it soon, and now in like half hour I'll be heading to another to pick up another project. So stay tuned, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching.